When I was a young man, I used to cause a lot of trouble in school, and my teachers used to give me a hard time. Well, the fact was that I used to give them a hard time, and the reason why was because I didn't understand the 6 basic motivators, the 6 basic needs that we all have to get to the goals that we want to accomplish. I'm going to share with you 6 basic motivations that we have every single day that perpetuates our success or our failure. The first main motivator is certainty. You see, certainty provides the comfort that people need. So for instance, let's say you're the breadwinner of your house. You want to know that you're going to get paid every Friday, right? Every Friday you're going to get paid whatever amount. You're going to have health insurance, you're going to have benefits, a savings account, a retirement account. Everything has been established, so you have that comfort. You see, most people are motivated by this comfort. And the reason why they get up to do the things they do is because they want certainty. They want to know that they're going to have a job for the next 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, right? They want to know that they have the love that they need from their family, the respect from their neighbors. They have to have that certainty, that trust, and really believe that this job is going to give them the comfort that they need for the rest of their life. One of the most dependable cars of all time is a Honda. You see, Honda's first started by building engines. So people know that when they get a Honda, they're getting their best bang for their buck, right? When you spend your money, you get a Honda, you know that you can trust it because not only have you seen other people driving that car, but you also know that if you have one before, it's a very reliable car, right? The interior, the exterior, everything about a Honda is trustworthy, it's reliable. And so you know you're getting your best bang for your buck. Customers love to deal with Honda because they know that what they're getting is worth the value of their money. So when you think about everything that you have, think about the comfort that comes along with it so that you can understand why you do the things you do. The second biggest motivator of all time is love and connection. You see, people have to feel like they're loved. They have to feel like people care about them. And in fact, one place I read that an average person needs an approximate 5 hugs per day. That's a lot of hugs. I know some people that need 10 or 20 hugs. So the fact is that there's so many people that want love. Most people get depressed because they don't feel loved. You see, they might be loved, but they don't feel that kind of love. So you have to feel like you're loved so that you can be able to do the thing that you've always wanted to do. You have to feel like your work is worthwhile, that you're getting something from it. You have to feel like your coworkers or employees really like you. You have to connect with them. And this motivator can help you do basically the impossible. You know, there's so many different examples of love and connection, but the one that's near and dear to my heart is the love of a mother and a baby. You see, when a mother and a baby is connected, what happens is that that baby feels like they can trust their mother. They feel like they can do things like talk and walk and grow and learn because of that connection that the mother provides. Think about all the love and connection that you have in your life. The people that you pass by, the people that you talk to, the people that you text, people that you email, people on social media, and think about how you get connected with them and how they motivate you to do the things you do. The third great motivator is growth. You see, people like to feel like they're challenged. And if you feel like you're not challenged, you're probably going to quit. Even if you have a lot of friends in the industry that you work with, or perhaps you have a lot of money coming in every year, if you don't feel like you're challenged, that you're transforming, you're probably going to want to find another occupation. You're probably going to look in a different direction. You know, I know a guy who was an executive chef for a very prestigious restaurant in New York. He was making $250,000 a year, a good sum of money. And he found himself to be quite bored because he had to follow the protocol of the restaurant. He had to only make the dishes that they wanted him to make, and he felt that he couldn't use his creativity, so he quit his job. Everyone thought he was crazy, but what he realized was that he wanted to create his own cookbook. He wanted to start his own restaurant. He wanted to go out there and share his own recipes and do his own thing. And so he took life by the horns and took control of where he wanted to go because he wanted to grow. You see, when you grow yourself, you're able to get to places you never thought you can go. Sure, he took a pay cut, but eventually he made his money back and he now earns far more than he did when he worked at that original restaurant. If you feel like you're stuck, one of the great reasons why is because you feel like you're not growing. So in order to grow, make sure you read books that help you to grow your mind. Get around people that are very positive, that lift you up. And be able to take on some work that really challenge you, that helps you to stretch and help you become more of who you are. Because that's the secret of growing into the person you want to be. Pursue growth and everything will take care of itself. The fourth key motivator for all of us is variety and surprise. There are some adventurous souls out there that want to travel to different states, to different countries, to different territories. So in order to do that, make sure you take some time for yourself to switch it up a little bit. Perhaps you've been eating the same meal for a long time. Switch it up. You've been drinking the same drink. Switch it up. You've been thinking the same thoughts, living the same life, going through the same routine. Switch it up and go for some variety. You know, on Valentine's Day, what women expect is chocolate, teddy bears, roses, but maybe you can switch it up. Buy her some perfume. Maybe you might want to take her out to a new restaurant or on a cruise or buy her a new car, right? There's so many different things you can do, but you got to be creative, stir your imagination, and be able to give the people that you love variety and surprise, but also seek some for yourself because it could, in the end, make you a more creative person. The fifth basic need that many people have is the need to be recognized, the need to be respected, and the need to be and feel significant. There's so many people that go around the marketplace hoping for standing ovations. They want applause. They want people to relate to them. They want people to recognize them for what they do. And they want rewards and trophies to show for it, right? There's so many people who cannot continue unless they feel like they're honored. You see, they don't feel worthy if they don't get recognized, even if they're the best at what they do. So the key here sometimes is you got to realize that eventually you will get rewarded for your efforts. And if people don't reward you, you don't have to go out and look for it. Eventually it will come to you. Let it be attracted to you. And if you want even more of them, then just turn it up a little bit. Do more or go to a place that can help you to receive those kinds of rewards. But one thing I have to say is many people allow this to stop them from growing. You know, like they'll have a good job, but they won't go for a further promotion because they want a reward on that level. So the key sometimes is you have to be able to step it up, take the next level, take the next launch, and be able to get to that next point. And eventually you will be recognized for what you do. The sixth motivator is contribution. You see, you have to feel like your work is actually going somewhere, that it's actually worth something. You can make as much money as you can receive awards, you can get recognized from so many people and respect and love and everything. But if you don't feel like your work actually matters, you're probably going to want to quit. In fact, I know a guy who worked at a factory. All he did was pack boxes all day. He never knew where it was going. He was making good money, but he felt like he wasn't growing and he wasn't becoming the kind of person who felt like he was giving, right? And so what he did was he quit his job and he started driving taxis and he started talking to people and he learned exactly who he was because he felt like he was giving back to the people he was serving. He felt that connection. And basically all the motivators that I talked about today came into place because he felt like he was giving some kind of contribution to society. Now he helps out in soup kitchens and service clubs and in all different capacities because he knows that level of contribution gives him that feeling of success. So do whatever you feel you need to do to contribute to the world so that you can be a very, very happy and wealthy person. Find out which one of these motivations are hurting you or helping you, because one of these might be the key to your success. So find out which one really motivates you and find a way to increase it in the right way so you can achieve the success that you want in your life. Now that you're so motivated, make sure you leave a thumbs up, be sure to subscribe and leave a comment so I can give you so much more. You can be certain that I'm going to help you to grow and be able to give you the tools so that you can make a big contribution and be recognized in the process.